How's it going, everyone? Sneaksanity here today, and we're going to be looking at WAP 2.0. This is going to be a general overview of the bot, as well as what to do when you get started. So first, you're going to want to go to the Discord, and you'll see an Updates tab here. Within there, you'll find the most recent download. Once you've downloaded and installed the bot, it'll ask you for your license key. You can input that, and then it'll bring you to the user interface. From there, you go to Profiles. Here you can input any profiles that you have. Follow the placeholders that are input here. You can also switch between credit card and PayPal. There's an alternative shipping option if you do different shipping than billing, as well as a one checkout per card. You can enable this and then run multiple tasks on the same card and only one will check out. To reset that feature, just click Reset Limits. So to create a profile, just input a name and hit the Save button. To load a profile, select the profile and hit the load button. And to delete a profile, have the profile selected and hit delete. Within the proxy section, you can put proxies in for both the tasks as well as the monitor, a delay setting, and the save button. There's also a tester here, so for any proxies you have input, you click the tester and it'll automatically test those proxies on Shopify. For task creation, you hit this plus button here. You can see that we've input some websites here. However, if there's another Shopify website that you're gunning for, you can just put in a custom link here. Then you want to put in the keywords or the early link you may have or a variant. For sizing, select the size that you want. There's also a random feature and restock feature. Random will select the size that has most stock at that time. Restock, while you're running, will wait for any size to come into stock and then lock onto that size. Now, if you're going for something other than shoes, you can click the clothing option or custom option to put any kind of sizing in. Then you select the profile and the amount of tasks you want to create. Now, before you create those tasks, WAP has a bunch of different functions. So you click this question mark here to see exactly what they're called. So the proxies function will draw from the proxies that you've input. Pre-post will allow you to select another item on that website, and this will pre-cart as well as pre-fill the shipping for that item. So what that means is for a website like Kith, which has universal shipping, you can input a different item and it'll speed up the process. There's also a schedule function. So you can put the date and time that you want your tasks to work. And then there's a login function, which you can use for typically Undefeated or Hanon. There's a no log feature. So if you're using your bot for an extended period of time and are going to be running tasks for a long time, you can select no log just so that the bot doesn't get filled up with logs. There's a no shipping option for digital products. Shipping keywords, so if you're going for an in-store pickup or some special kind of shipping option rather than the default, you can input the specific wording within that option and it'll pick up that shipping option. Alternate mode, which was formerly the capture bypass, however, most sites this doesn't work anymore. Then there's the capture feature, which you'll be using on most Shopify sites, as well as a universal feature. This should only be enabled if defined to do so within the Discord. So once you're happy with all the options you've selected, just click the plus sign. And then you want to wait until this turns to idle before you start any tasks. So within each task, you have certain functions specific to that task. So you have the start, the stop, the delete, an edit function, which will let you edit the task, as well as a log specific to that task. Now, once you've started this, the monitoring log can be found by clicking here. And then there are some universal buttons. So say you're running on a website and your keywords or link are wrong, you can just find the new link and do a mass change. Then there's a start all, stop all, and delete all buttons. So then you can go within the settings option and we'll see there's a visual monitor here. This is another way to override your tasks. So if you go to a website, what it'll do is it will pull up the sitemap for that site. So say we had a bunch of Kith tasks going and we had the wrong keywords, it would show the most recent item here and you could apply to all. So for CAPTCHA, WAP allows you to enter multiple Gmail accounts. So if you have up to 6 different Gmail accounts with one clicks on them, you can input all of them here. You simply click on the Google and then input your account. Then for the different accounts that you have, you just enable them by ticking these marks down here. So once you are satisfied with all your different Gmails, you click the CAPTCHA button and it'll bring up the solver. The solver will auto-click any one-clicks for you, and then if a picture CAPTCHA is required, the CAPTCHA window will prompt you to solve it. So there's import and export functions here, as well as tracking. So here you can put in your Discord webhooks, and this will track your checkouts and declines. So lastly, there's a clear logs function, as well as a deactivate function. If you forget to deactivate this bot on a server, you can also deactivate from the Discord. So you just want to go to the Discord, go to WAP deactivate, and you just want to send it a message. So you're just going to do deactivate and then put in your key. So I didn't put a real key, so it says it could not be deactivated, but if I input my actual key here, it would have said successfully deactivated. Alright, so that concludes the general overview, and I hope you enjoy WAP.